All right, what do we got here? The Game Winner 600-pound feeder. I've had it about a year, and so far so good. I heard some complaints about like moisture buildup, and I haven't had any issues. I did fill all the inside seams with spray foam just because I read that, even though I think what their issue was more of like a condensation thing. But I mean, dude, I'm in Texas. It gets hotter than anywhere, and it gets really cold. This thing's been through that winter we had where we got down to, you know, whatever it was, 10 degrees. I mean, the big freeze, you know, that shut down Texas and all that. This thing was there for that. And so I haven't had any issues with any type of condensation or moisture getting inside. Again, I did use spray foam to seal it up inside, and then just out of like abundance of caution, I sprayed some Rust-Oleum on all the bolts and the hinges and anything that might rust. Got a little solar powered deal. I don't recall if that came with it or not, but get it if it didn't, because you need it. It runs on the 6-volt battery. Everything's just locked up in here. It comes everything wired for the solar, for all that I know is pre-wired. For the timer and the battery, it's all pre-wired. It's got a really pretty good harness. You can see the cage. I haven't had any issues. I had a coon here last night on my game cam, and no issues with them being able to get in there and mess with the spinner or any of the wiring. So like that, it is, I mean, I can feel it. I'm 6'2", and I can feel it standing from the ground, but just, I usually back my truck up to it. I mean, you're going to have your corner in your truck anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. Added that little solar powered motion activated night light for the hog so I can see them better from the little cabin up there. But anyways, yeah, I mean, you know, it's on skids, so if you need to move it, I mean, this one, you can see I had the hogs coming in here pretty heavy, but it is on skids, so if you had to move it, here's a little better view of it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It comes with those big, heavy tie downs or stakes or whatever you want to call it, so you can stake it in. It's got this little viewing window, and I actually had this one set, man, I had it set pretty high. I think it was like 7 or 8 seconds per feed, feeding twice a day. I was here 2 months ago, about 2 months. No, it's about 2.5. Yeah, 2 months in a week. And it was down to about 1 bag. I had about half that left. So I've dropped it back to 4 seconds per feed. So maybe I can get 3 or 4 months, you know, out of it with the 600 pounds. Just because, you know, I try to get out here when I can, but I just want to make sure that it keeps feeding when I'm not here. So, I mean, for the money, I actually, this one was like a demo. It was already set up, and I got the guy to give me like 40% off, but I think they're normally like 400 bucks or something. I mean, to find a 600-pound feeder, I don't know that you can. I have had to replace the battery one time. I don't know what happened, it just went out or whatever. But other than that, with the solar charger, I mean, no issues. I mean, it's set it up and it just runs, and it feeds well. There's a lot of adjustments on that little timer that comes with it that you can, you know, change the RPM speed, of course, how long it feeds, when it feeds. I think it's got 6 different feed times on it. I didn't put this one together. Like I said, it was already put together, but just by looking at it, I don't think it would be difficult, and really sturdy. I mean, it's not wobbly. I mean, I just filled it up today, 500, I put 11 bags in there, so 550 pounds, and it had about a bag left in it, so, and it was topped off. So yeah, I mean, it'll hold the full 600, and very reliable, man. I just can't, I'm actually going to get another one for the other side of the property. So I made this video because when I was looking for these things, I mean, there's everything from, you know, this one that's a, you know, 400, whatever, less than 500 bucks, all the way up to 1,000, 1,500. And I'm going, what do I need? You know, I don't have a serious operation going here. It's just more of recreation for me and my kids, and keeping ag exempt because we have wildlife exemption. But so far, I cannot complain. It's been a great feeder, and like I said, I'll buy another one. So anyway, stay safe, take care, and I would check these out if you're looking for something like this. So have a good one.